And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Big, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going. He finds the running back in the flat. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking to throw. It's Turner. Pressure is coming. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, ASU. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. The offense recovers the fumble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
They'll run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Turner. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the 1st quarter of play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 14, Arizona State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Catch made on the out route. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down, but he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Tight end. No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Here we go.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense is still clicking.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Toss play to the outside. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game. And it's 21 apiece.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
On the ready.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he lobs it deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Okay.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion.
29 Philly.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Of 4. Fourth down coming up.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Caught by the tight end. Out of bounds.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Turner. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try the option play here. He's inside the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, ASU.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Launches downfield. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Ball carried by the running back. He's brought down at the 18. Brings up second down.
Wideouts now clustered. Back to pass. It's Turner. It's complete. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Crossing the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Throw to the running back in the flat. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Sun Devils with first and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. Fires it on the move. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work.
The third quarter. With the score, Arizona State 38, Texas Tech 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Get set, get set.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Red Raiders will crank up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to...
He's looking deep here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Spider.
He hands it off from the gun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. First and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Now they're running on the toss. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2-9 Philly. Gators far.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds with the new college rules. Of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
Direct snap to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Arizona State
That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for Texas Tech, Red Raiders will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Gorilla. Hornet.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
Got it.
First down and 10. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Ready.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Arrow. Set. Pilot.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got his man wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You get all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Fighting off the tackler. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. important second down play coming up.
Bring it.
The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away.
52, Texas Tech, 35.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for Texas Tech, Red Raiders will take over first and 10.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to... We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Ringo! Ringo! Dino!
Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Got it!
2nd down after that short completion.
Lasso!
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Red Raiders. No chance to catch him.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Oh, and it's blocked. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
This one away.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Ready,
A
set.
running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
325.
Now here's the toss play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.